Hello, lovely tennis fans across the world, and welcome to another edition of tennis on your favorite platform, Fozan Sports, your number one destination with respect to tennis analysis online, face-to-face analysis and not pictorial analysis. Thanks very much for the support all this while. If it happens to be your first time of engaging me on this platform, please do well to hit the subscribe button first, touch the notification bell after hitting the subscribe button, share the program to as many viewers as possible, and then smash the like button if you enjoy the presentation. Comment to agree or disagree with me with respect to my analysis on this episode. Yeah, and thanks very much for the support all this while. And Naomi Osaka once again is in the picture. Why this time around is tennis related and not business related. The last time she launched Kinlo skincare product, which I did justice to that on this platform. And in this segment, the news is that Naomi Osaka has dropped out of the first 10 of the WTA rankings in as many months. In as many months now that prior to the beginning of the year, Naomi Osaka was ranked second seed. It was ranked the number 2, the second seed with respect to the rankings behind Ashley Barty, and she went to 4th and then came to 8th, and now she is on 12th, and she's 12th seed in the world. She will be ranked out of the first 10 of the world rankings. And I had a deep focus about this feeling some time ago when she had some issues with the press, right? She had some issues with the press that she's finding it difficult at the Roland Garros, the French Open, that she finds it difficult to cope with because of her mental stability here and there. She doesn't want to involve in post-match press conference and here and there. So then she started having issues, and she even dropped out of the contest after winning her first match or so. And obviously, most tennis pundits alike, myself included, was thinking the French Open wasn't her favorite, and so if she strategically had a way of dropping out before she's even shipped on the court, is a positive thing for her, because she knew that ultimately she wouldn't be able to win it, and ultimately it was won by Barbora Krejcikova, and she exited it citing reasons of her non-availability for post-match press conference, post-match press engagement, and then also having issues with her mental stability. That aside, and now issues of Naomi Osaka is just like, let me put it in this scenario, like a person has conceived a baby, and surely it will reach a time that the person will surely give birth. And that's the issue with Naomi Osaka right now, that her failure to attend post-match engagement and then her subsequent announcement of taking a break from tennis will result in what has happened right now, because failure to take part in the WTA events, the WTA 500s and the WTA 250s will knock you down the rankings if you don't have solid point built up to consolidate your game. Just unlike Novak Djokovic, who has had enough points build up to skip WTA events for some months, and it even will reach a time that even Novak Djokovic will be playing in the WTA events now that is consolidated enough points. But Naomi Osaka, unlike Novak Djokovic, don't have enough solid point build up to skip WTA events, and the importance of this WTA 500 event, especially the one that just ended in the tennis festival that just ended with Muguruza winning, is that it's solid base points, and the ONG Ostrava Open, just recent ones that ended with Annette Kontaveit winning that trophy there, and then the classics there were the Miami Classics there, which just ended with Gabine Muguruza winning there. So you could see that in WTA events, the likes of Gabine Muguruza, Ons Jabeur, Iga Swiatek, and some other players, Elina Rybakina and Elina Svitolina, all have benefited from participating in those events and ensured that they had a solid build-up to maintain or improve their rankings. And unlike Naomi Osaka, she's been skipping it, and for reasons being mentioned as mental instability there. We hope and wish her all the best of recovery in her quest to fully come back with full concentration to partake in future tennis events. Let's take, with respect to this same issue, let me take some leave out of the this online tabloid First Post, and I'm going to take some excerpt out of their article regarding Naomi Osaka's fall out of the top 10 for the first time since 2018. Yeah, and it reads, the Japanese star, former world number one, has not played since exiting the US Open in the third round last month. Of course, it's an open fact that everybody, is an undebatable fact that we know. Naomi Osaka dropped out of the world's top 10 on Monday for the first time since winning the 2018 US Open title, as she continues to take a break from tennis. The Japanese star, a former world number one, has not played since exiting the US Open in the third round last month. Osaka has fallen to 12th in the WTA rankings, her lowest mark since before her first of 4 Grand Slam titles at Flushing Meadows 3 years ago, when she beat Serena Williams in an infamous final. Last week, the 23-year-old said that her return will be probably soon and that she kind of has that itch again. Osaka had previously pulled out of the French Open and skipped Wimbledon this year to protect her mental health. Two-time Grand Slam champion Gabine Muguruza jumped to seize in the rankings after winning the title in Chicago last week. As I said, Chicago Tennis Classics, sorry. It seems I said Miami, Chicago Classics, yeah. Tunisia's Ons Jabeur, who lost to Muguruza in the finals, climbed to career high ranking of 14. That's why I said these players had the benefit of the WTA points build-up and had consolidated their gains effectively. The rankings, as you are aware, Ashley Barty, Arina Zabalenka, I wouldn't waste time for the points. You are aware of it, can be found online. Pliskova there, number 3, Iga Swiatek, number 4, quite a build-up. Barbora Krejcikova, the current holder of the Roland Garros trophy. Gabine Muguruza has jumped to seize, jumping I think 3 places also now to seize, and with 4,595 points. Elina Svitolina also going down by 1. You know, she lost to Ons Jabeur for the first time in the 4th attempt. Ons Jabeur has been able to defeat Elina Svitolina in the Chicago Classics for the first time, and Elina Svitolina dropped. And Sofia Kenin also consolidating right on 8. Maria Sakkari also up by a point, by 1 place, is 4,055 points. Belinda Bencic 3,835. You know, also also tennis female singles player Belinda Bencic also has benefited a lot from WTA events. Sorry I didn't mention that earlier on. She's also a beneficiary of their points tally. Petra Kvitova also there. Naomi Osaka 12th. You see, Ons Jabeur also now at 14th, moving 2 places upwards. And so those that didn't do well, those who don't. Who didn't do well, or didn't participate in the WTA events, have had their rankings adversely affected there. And Naomi Osaka, now that the message has clearly gone to her, and hopefully she may reconsider a decision and maybe bouncing back and then having a psychological treatment for a mental issues, so that she can come back to compete once again, to consolidate her rankings. Because mind you, if you are not in a good place with respect to rankings, sponsors may tend to start shy away from you gradually. Now she's still holding the most sponsorship with respect to the female singles tennis contest there. She's got the most sponsorship there with respect to money there that she gets from endorsements, and only time will tell. Emma Raducanu is fast catching up and will consolidate against us. Emma Raducanu will be playing in the Indian Wells in California in the next day or two, coming up quite strongly there. So This clearly is enough advice for Naomi Osaka to reconsider her decision, unless, if not, she will continue to drop down the rankings. If it happens to be your first time, please do well to subscribe to the channel. It's free, as in FRE. Touch the notification bell, share the program to as many viewers as possible, smash the like button if you enjoyed the presentation, comment to agree or disagree with me with respect to this analysis. Thank you very much. This is where I will draw the curtains down on today's special analysis with respect to Naomi Osaka dropping out of the top 10 of WTA rankings. And thank you very much for joining me. I love you. Bye-bye.